Bottas out and away we go. Bottas in the second phase looked to stutter a little bit, but Verstappen is not coming alongside him. It's Bottas that leads from Verstappen, and then, comes Charles Leclerc, and that's a spin for Fernando Alonso at turn 1, and he's lost plenty of places, comes back in about 15th place. Not the start that Alonso would have wanted.
Oh, so disappointing for him. The guy that's always so strong at the starts. There's Lewis trying to get past. It's disappointing for Fernando, but as they go through turn 6, 7, Lewis keeping out of trouble.
And on the outside, first off, of Esteban Ocon, and getting past Esteban Ocon. Hamilton is in a 10th place at the moment, ahead of Ocon in 11th. Pierre Gasly is in for a 5-second time penalty. I don't know about you, Jensen. I think that was a bit harsh.
Yeah, it's always tricky when there's 3 of you into turn 1, and the circuit really does narrow there.
Carlos Sainz is going for it with George Russell, and they're going to wheel around turn 13, and it's Sainz in the Ferrari that puts himself ahead of George Russell.
I think the biggest issue is that they have so much grip on the corner exits, they're not getting wheel spin.
Now here he goes, round the outside. Don't do it in a braking zone, do it round the outside. At turn 3, Lewis Hamilton has managed to clear the young AlphaTauri driver, and he's put himself up into 7th, and he can now start to charge after Lance Stroll and the Aston Martin. This is the traditional spot for overtaking at Istanbul Park.
It seems like it's 1 a lap for Carlos Sainz. Great job by him.
There's still light drizzle, turn 8, turn 9, 10, 11.
Sainz goes down the inside on Sebastian Vettel, and I wonder, was there contact between the Ferrari and the Aston Martin?
Oh, and a little bit of contact there. Hopefully no damage.
Okay, drive straight into me then.
Well, this should be one of the more easier overtakes he'll have to make all afternoon.
Yeah, it should be, but he's running such a big rear wing on the Mercedes. But down the outside should be a nice, easy move here. He can pick his braking point. Look at that.
Perez seems to have that straight line speed advantage over Hamilton. Hamilton, though, close enough now to be picking up the slipstream of the Red Bull in front, and Hamilton gaining as the wheels turn round, and now goes wheel to wheel with Sergio Perez. And does he pass Sergio Perez under braking? He gives the Red Bull a wide berth just in case. He knows that he can make this move stick in the next few corners. He pushes Sergio Perez almost into the pit lane entry. Perez is not going to give this one up without a fight, and they are almost level pegging as they start the next lap. Hamilton's got better acceleration as down towards turn 1 we go. Has Hamilton got up into 4th place? No, he's not. Sergio Perez on the inside regains the place that he might have lost by millimetres a few hundred metres before.
Lando Norris pitted just a lap ago, and as the Red Bull guys get to work, that's perfect. Oh, that is sweet, isn't it, Crofty? That's absolutely brilliant stop.
Out of the pit lane comes Sebastian Vettel, and I just had to check myself there. He's on the slick tyre. He's put the medium compound tyre on as Bottas, the race leader, changes for the intermediates. Perez comes in for his pit stop, pushes Hamilton ahead of Sergio Perez. This is a gamble that I'm sure the driver was part of.
No, it's not working.
But as I was going to say, not working.
It's really not working. He's kind of a danger on the track now. Look at the difference in speed. It's massive.
Can I stay with this set until the end of the race?
Yes, you can stay until the end with this set.
I've just realised here, chaps, don't want to put the mockers on it, but I just realised...
I don't think it is, man.
Yeah, it's a tricky one now. I personally think he has to stay out until he seriously loses time to Max, because finishing just behind Max is much better than finishing just inside the top 10.
I'm not sure stopping now for Charles Leclerc is a good idea, but if the track dries up, Jensen, stopping in a moment might be a good idea for slick tyres. Either way, he's got to try and defend. Valtteri Bottas is on the inside. Leclerc just makes way, I think, there. Doesn't fight that. Valtteri Bottas retakes the lead of this Turkish Grand Prix. He's back out in front. Hamilton's coming in for a pit stop. Leclerc goes through, Perez goes through. I'm watching Gasly coming down the main straight now as Hamilton gets to the end of the pit lane, 80 kilometres an hour. Now he can get his foot down. Now he can get onto the racetrack and ahead then of Pierre Gasly, but down in 5th place. Don't go anywhere. This is building to a grandstand finish, and it's almost like he's going off-roading Charles Leclerc as he slides his way through turn 9 and 10. We're on board with Sergio Perez. Has Leclerc got any way of maintaining his position against the Red Bull of Perez. Under braking, Perez a bit later manages to squeeze past. Inside line now goes to Charles Leclerc. Perez has got the inside line for the next corner, but this will then carry on down the main straight too. As Perez exits the final corner, he's got a decent gap between himself and Charles Leclerc. Perez is up into the podium places. Leclerc will try and fight it, but he's fighting with one hand behind his back.
So Gasly at 3 behind. 3 behind.
Man, why'd you give up that space?
It looks like we were going to lose the position anyway.
From pole position, Valtteri Bottas can now make it to the final corner to see the checkered flag, and Bottas crosses the line to win the Turkish Grand Prix. It has been a commanding performance, and that will give him a huge cheer as he leaves Mercedes at the end of this season and heads off to Alfa Romeo. Behind him though, Max Verstappen comes home to finish second where he started in this race, and that race will do nicely for Verstappen as he increases his championship lead over Lewis Hamilton. It's a double podium for Red Bull. Sergio Perez with some great defending against Lewis Hamilton and making the right stop at the right time, comes home to take third place. It's a 6-point lead in the Drivers' Championship. Verstappen is back in front once again at the 4th change of lead in the last 6 Grand Prix. All to play for still, 6 races to go. We head to